Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to tell you how much it is important to have a discovery phase in the project and what we do in the discovery phase of the project and why it's important because it takes time to do this and it also costs money to do that phase, but why it's important to have in our project. So there are two types of clients who reach out to us. The first type of clients are those who already have some prototypes created into Figma or the mockups are already prepared and they instruct us to use a particular technology to build the software, and then we convert all the design into that technology and we add backend functionality and we do all the integrations and then we hand it over to the client. This video is not about them. This video is about the second type of people who are those who just have an idea and they want us to help them out in doing all the understanding of the idea, refining that idea, and building the functionality after refinement of the idea. So for those clients, what we do is that we understand in the 2 or 3 discovery calls, we find out what client expects in the project. The second thing that we do in that case is that we find out the competitors who are who are already in the market and they are targeting a particular area or demographics, and the client wants to build the application to target another area with similar functionalities. We try to understand the designs of the apps that client likes, and we ask different questions regarding that so that we are able to find out what type of designs client likes for their application. For building the design of the applications, you need different things from client, like the logo of the app, color palette. So we ask all the branding related questions from the client in the discovery phase of the project. And then we find out the different features that they are expecting in the project, what features should be included at the MVP stage of the project, and what features should be included once the MVP is launched and once the client thinks about enhancing their application. So we find out the main features which are required at the MVP stage of the project, if the project is at the MVP stage. So after finding out, we find out the effort estimate on each feature that we are going to add in the project. Once we are able to find out the effort estimate, we have our internal planning too, like when we are going to deliver a particular phase of the project and when the whole project is going to be completed. So once that part is done, once the we are able to find out the time it's going to take, once we are able to find out the competitors and we are able to find out all those things, we prepare a document which contains all the responses, okay, and we make sure that this document is enough for the execution of the project. We also write down like how client is going to make sure the quality of the project and what things they have to check to make sure that application is secure, application is what client was expecting from us. So for doing all that, you have to spend at least 3, 4, 5 days depending on the size of the project to do the discovery of that project. And if you don't do that planning, if you don't do that, the thing that you are going to get, it's not going to be what you expected in the start, because you were thinking something else in your mind and the development team which have developed that, they have created something else. You didn't have any mockups, you didn't have any prototypes, and that's why you had to rely on someone else to do all that stuff. So you are able to do that. A few more things that we try to find out in the discovery phase of the project are that if the client wants to build it a multilingual application or a single language application. Similarly, what payment gateway need to be integrated, because different payment gateways are supported into different areas of the world, so that need to be identified. Similarly, what logins are required from the client to do all that development, we have to list that down too, so that it's effectively done. So all these questions are being asked from the client, and client is also guided in the discovery phase of the project. So at any point, if a company asks all these questions from you in the start of the project, it's going to make sure the quality of your application, and you have to happily answer these questions. Thank you very much.